Hey guys, Jason Mitchell here and welcome back. Really excited about this lesson today because I always get asked the question, no matter where I am on stage, no matter if I'm doing online coaching and training, I always get asked, where is the best place to spend money to buy leads? Where's the best place to prospect? And it's funny because everybody asks the same questions. Should I buy on Zillow? Should I buy from a lead source? Should I do Facebook advertising? What should I do to drive prospects in? And the problem is that we're thinking about prospects on the front end, driving people into a funnel where we can then have outreach, have their level of engagement measured, and then go through our follow-up processes. Now the problem with, which is all fine, but the problem with front-end prospecting is the fact that you have to build a team and an army around that if you're going to do it at a high level. And if you're an individual driving top-of-funnel leads into your ecosystem, you gotta make sure that you're gonna carve out the appropriate time to do the initial call, to do the 30, 60, 90, 120-day follow-up, to drop them in your CRM, to hot code the source. Are they ready to go? Are they okay? Or should I contact them next year? And then from there, we gotta make sure that the funnel is correct. And so there's a lot of work to be done. When I get asked the question, where should I spend leads on the prospecting side? My response is, before you go spend money on that, make sure the system is built. But before you even do that, what we never think about when it comes to prospecting is what's right in front of us. And that's our past clients. We never prospect on our past clients. We always think we got to spend money on the front end to market and advertise and drive people into the funnel instead of flipping the script and saying, wait a minute, this is actually now my sphere. It's my closed clients. They were happy with me. Why don't I invest money on getting in front of them more often? Because when we do that, the rate of return is 1,200% more than you going out and buying top of funnel leads. 1,200%. And the beauty part is those referrals that we receive from our past clients, take a guess what closing ratio they close at relative to your 2 and 3%. 1,400% higher. So why don't we do that? Why don't we focus on our past clients and spending money taking care of our past clients instead of worrying about driving the upfront top of funnel leads? Let me explain how this works. When we talk about putting a project together, what I say is, you're never gonna do anything overnight. Anything worth doing is worth creating a project around. So this is what we're gonna do, and this is exactly how we're gonna start driving you, past client referrals, back to you to make you more money and put more people into your closed client list. First and foremost, we're gonna name the project. This project is gonna be called Project of Portfolio Retention. That's the project name. Any project has to have a time frame. How long is it gonna take me to complete this project? Because I don't want you sitting down thinking that this has to be done tomorrow or next week. This is about time management. This is gonna take a little bit. So what we wanna do is we wanna say, okay, over the next month, I'm gonna piece all of this together, and the following month, I'm gonna deploy my project and start to see if it's working. So in this case, we're gonna have a time frame of 30 days. Now, over those course of 30 days, we're gonna get more granular, which means that on Mondays and Wednesdays, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., this is the only thing I'm doing is working on my project. Now it's blocked. So now I have a total of 16 hours for the entire month to build this out. But the beauty part is, guys, when you time manage this and you time block it off, it doesn't seem as cumbersome because we're gonna go step by step into this, and we know that we have a dedicated 16 hours to complete this project. That's gonna take us this next month. So Monday, Wednesday from 8 to 10, the only thing I'm doing over the next 30 days is working on my portfolio retention project. Following me? Next, we're gonna identify the assets needed for this project. Now, when we think about the project and we think about, okay, my goal is to drive more of my past clients to drive me more of their friends and family members. So in order for me to do that, what do I need? What do I need to be sending out? What type of assets are gonna be needed for this campaign? Because we're gonna be investing in somebody to do this for you. Because this way you don't have to ever do it. They're gonna do the work and you're gonna reap the benefits of their hard work. That's called scalability. So the first thing we need is we need resources. which is personnel, when the time is right. Not yet, when the time is right. We're going to need scripting. What are they going to say when they're making the outbound phone calls? We need to make sure that we're driving a CTA. What's our call to action? So when we send an SMS, when we send an email, and when we do a personal phone call, what is the call to action so that client easily clicks a button and a form pops up and they ship it over to you, right? So we need a good CTA for our messaging. Next, we need forms. Because when they click that, a form needs to pop up. Very easy. Name, email, phone, client name, boom. And the person referring. We build the form, they click submit, it sends to us. Great. So we need forms. Another thing that we could use is a landing page. Why? Because that landing page, when you send an SMS and you send an email, take them to this landing page. On that landing page will be the form fill that they can fill out. In addition to that, there's going to be a video of you talking about how much you appreciate your past clients. But in order to help grow your business, you're asking that they could refer any friends or family member to you, and you're going to take great care of them. Make this page something where they feel special. Anything they ever need, contact me here. Also, sign up for our free market analysis report below. That landing page is going to give them a variety of things of value on there. But we're driving them to these pages in order so they can submit a friend and family referral. So this is just an example of some of the assets we're going to need. And what we want to do is we want to folder all these assets as part of our overall campaign strategy, which we're going to keep on Google Drive. Next, now we're going to create the messaging. Okay, what does the messaging mean? Well, that means that the SMS, email, and phone calls, what am I going to say? So let's say, for example, we close a client and we put them in an 18 touch point campaign, which consists of 6 SMS, 8 emails, and 4 phone calls throughout the year. Phone calls on their anniversary of their closing date, their birthday, a major holiday, and maybe something else. Email campaign sending them market analysis reports by utilizing integrations like Keeping Current Matters or Cloud CMA or HomeBeat, something that gives them a value so they can look at the property report and they have an easy CTA in that report to get a hold of you. SMS, the best way to get a hold of people. Hey, 4 times a year, anybody I can help out with, anything I can do. Here's a landing, put the link within your SMS, show them appreciation, and drive them to your landing page so they can send you referrals. On the landing page, join my private client Facebook group, right? Why not? If you can build a following on a private client Facebook group with all your past clients, where this person that's going to be making these phone calls, that person that you're going to hire here that's going to talk about these scripts, guess what? Every week they're updating that with some recipes, what's going on in your area, monthly raffles and giveaways. They're responsible for that closed client Facebook group. But we need to drive them there through messaging. All this awareness is going to drive more visibility to driving you referrals from your past clients. The thing is, when we do this, it seems like a lot of work, and it's not. This is easy, simple stuff. All we're going to do is we're going to say, how many messages do we want to send? Here's our cadence. We're going to send 18 messages. That's it. So now we got to create 6 text messages, 8 emails, and 4 phone calls. And then the cadence of when we're going to ship them out. We're going to ship them out, for example, day 1, 15, 30, 45, 60, whereas in a post-close, it's probably going to be more like day 1, day 45, day 90, day 150, 180, because this is going to be the cadence for the entire year. And when you start to understand that, hey, now all of a sudden I'm hitting my past clients with email, text, that I'm driving to my landing page that has valuable information there, that I'm giving a market analysis reports, join my Facebook group, a nice video from you, as well as submitting a friend and family referral. Now we're creating this cycle of driving people to our assets that we want them to. And guess what? The scripting here, when this person starts calling, we're going to call and say, hey, happy anniversary on your home. Did you know it's been a year? Did you know it's been 2 years? No, great. We just want to call and make sure that we schedule your yearly market review, a health check on your home. I just sent you an email, this would be sent at the 1 year mark. And so would this, right? This message would say, hey, it's time for your 1-year checkup, your health checkup on your home. Just sent you an email, check out the details. They're gonna go to their email. It's gonna tell them, hey, schedule your market health check, schedule your home health check for the year. There's a call to action in there. They click the button. It takes them to what would be another asset, which would be a Calendly link. And from there, they just schedule their appointment. So guess what? As we start to do this time and time again, what's gonna happen is our calendar is gonna start to fill up with clients that wanna have their yearly health checkup on their home. How wonderful is that? They're asking to speak to you. So when we consider a perfect portfolio retention strategy and we talk about where to spend money, start here. Because if you have a decent amount of closed clients, they are gonna bring you more new clients than any kind of top of funnel leads, anything you can buy out there. Let's build your perfect portfolio retention strategy, get it built the right way, the entire framework, the messaging, the cadence, the assets needed. So for the rest of your real estate career, this is your strategy. And once it's built, when we hire this person here that's gonna be in charge of it, that's basically their training manual. This is the goal, this is the outcomes we're looking for. This is all the messaging that goes out. This is when I want you to make personal phone calls. This is what I want you to do to the private client Facebook group. You're building their training manual because your project is just that. And once it's built, in this case 30 days, you never have to worry about it again. For the rest of your career, you have a perfect portfolio retention strategy. So think about that when you consider prospecting and where to spend money, and start at home first and the people we have in our book of business, because it'll pay off in spades for the rest of your real estate career. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure that you guys go to my private client Facebook group, which is Build Your Real Estate Career with Jason Mitchell. When you join that page, you get a free copy of my audio course, my 8-week audio course, 40dayblueprint.com. You'll get that for free when you join Build Your Real Estate Career with Jason Mitchell. My goal is always to bring you guys valuable content that you can utilize in your day-to-day to build your real estate career. We'll see you next time.